Welcome to the void. Welcome to the void. Hey there, Gingers. Yes, Gingers? Why did I say Gingers? It's Ginger Jellius, not Gingers, my bad. Yes, so I deliberately wait 5 minutes before actually hopping on screen, so to speak. It's just a way for me to test that my internet's going to behave itself. So yeah, we are live. We're popping in. Howdy. Hope everyone is doing well. The original plan for this evening was going to be Dying Light 2, which is zombie and parkour and fun times, with some aggravations, but I was like, you know what? Let's do Silent Hill. And the reason for that is very simple. I spent most of today working on fixing and tidying up my music library. Over the years, it's just kind of gotten a bit unruly. Poor metadata, poor tags, missing album covers, all that kind of nonsense. I did some manual intervention and then I set a program to just finish off the rest of the tagging and all that kind of stuff. And one of the little chunks in my music collection is Akira Yamaoka, who does the soundtrack for the Silent Hill games. So, yeah. Good day to you, traveller. May you find joy in human activities such as breathing and blinking and all such humanoid things. Thank you. I will enjoy my humanoid tasks. But how you doing, Ginger? I hope everything is going well. Silent Hill 2, this is the remake, this is the PC version, 60 FPS gameplay, 30 FPS per cutscenes. I don't know how it's going to handle streaming at the same time. I did a quick test beforehand and it looked okay. Fingers, toes, and other appendages crossed that it keeps up with it. Worst case scenario, if it can't handle streaming and playing the game at the same time, then we'll just switch to Dying Light 2. But I mean, if we can handle Dying Light 2, we should be able to handle this. I just realised that. I too enjoy human activities such as breathing and drinking the water. Good. Very good. And on that note, I'm going to hydrate by having some H2O. Excuse me. Alright, enough of the gagging, we're going to jump straight into it. I'm starting a fresh game. Fresh save, I should say. But let me just... Then just... It's going to be frozen on screen for a second, but... Wait for it. Dehydration was now legalized. Reminds me very much of, there's a short story called Make Room, or something along those lines. Which is basically a future of overpopulation where they end up eating people. That's where the whole Soylent Green is people tagline comes from. And yeah, it just made me think that maybe one day we will need a permission slip to drink water. Hey, AVW. Welcome in. Gonna sit and lurk, enjoy your voice, and build a robot. Ooh, Gunpla. I think. In any case, yeah, I hope you have a fantastic time, and thanks so much for the lurk. I appreciate it, AVW. Alright, let's just see how we go. Ooh. Just watching that bitrate real quick. It should be fine. Also, good luck to draw questionable things. Needing to draw questionable things such as butt cheeks for cash money and possibly Minecraft skins. Okay. I mean, artists gotta eat. If that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. It's all good. But thank you for popping in, Ginger. I appreciate it. Alright, we'll set it to new game, and I'm just looking at the bitrate and some other things. Looks to be fine. Alright, I think that's okay. Let's pop in. Thank you. Unless you don't. No, fair enough. I am pretty much the same where I can, but the day job keeps me busy. We'll pretty much go standard and we'll avoid the pizza box mask because can't see our boy's expression then. We'll stick with default.
Could you really be in this town?
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Could Mary really be here? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
Damn, now that's a way to start a video game. Holy shit. A couple of things. So I played the original on PlayStation 2 and I adore that game. It's my favorite of all time. I find the voice acting of the original is just... I just enjoy it more. But the performance of the actor who did this version is fantastic. So it's like comparing good versus good. They're just good in different ways. But yeah, the original voice actor is always James to me in my head. So he did a fantastic job with that. This guy did a fantastic job as well. But it's like comparing, I guess, chocolate and strawberry. Everyone has a preference. There's actually an achievement if you run that way. There's an invisible wall, so you don't get very far. I've already got that achievement, so I'm not going to bother with it. But, yeah, it's going to be roughly 60 FPS in-game, 30 FPS in cutscenes. Which is not great, but that's the best I can do. My stream's 720p and 30 FPS anyway, so... Add internet, that's the best I can do. They really, really did a good job of faithfully recreating a lot of this. The sign, even the letters are correct. In the original, some of the signs have fallen down. Definitely not me getting sucked in away from my build. You did a fantastic job being cool. Oh, thank you. It is freezing here, so I am very cool. You could say that I'm very cool right now. So cool that I'm wearing a freaking blanket on my shoulders. That's where we are. And I just want to see if we can interact with the little telescope thing. just to get a bit of a peek. No, we can't do anything with it. It would have been cool if we could look through that, but it is what it is. I think the studio did a fantastic job creating this game, but there are a few things that I don't like. But it's not like, oh my god, I hate this. It's just like, it would have been cool if you did this, but it's still good. And one of them is this opening section. In the original, it's just a bit longer and it has more atmosphere. This is totally fine. It's just in the OG, it builds up a bit more. I kind of like that. Oh, yikes, we're down to 40 FPS, not great. We'll see how we go. Yeah, it doesn't sound so bad. Someone had a bit too much chili off, and they're off in the distance, just making use of a tree, I think. But no joke, this is just a walk in the woods. I'm sure the fog is totally unrelated.
It's like someone's groping around my skull.
Putting together the 30mm EXM GOC CO2. Wait, it is a Gundam, right? Or is that like an actual... So I've only watched, I think it's Gundam Seed and Gundam Destiny. And that's my total knowledge of the franchise, basically. Yeah, see, in the original, that journey was like twice the length.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But... I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog, either.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe. It's kind of hard to explain, but
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
But why?
I'm looking for... someone. Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. My mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
No, I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
Now, one thing I've noticed is that we can talk to them again and get a little bit extra dialogue sometimes.
Did you want anything else?
No, it's just... this fog. Does it seem unsettling to you?
I guess. It's just through the gate and down the path. You'll get there in no time. Good luck finding the one you're looking for.
Yeah, I should probably get going.
Poor kid. Probably can't tell it, but that character we just met, I think she's supposed to be 17. In the original game, they made the character model look like a 40-year-old woman, which seems weird at first, but then as you understand what her story is, it then clicks, and you're like, oh, that's why they did that. That makes a lot of sense. We're not going in there. Yeah, it's just an invisible wall. Yeah, the remake is way more linear. A little bit of exploration, but not really. The original just seemed to have a little bit more space for you to wander around. Not much, but just a little bit. In any case, I do really enjoy the remake. But like I said earlier, the OG is great, the remake is good. And while they're both good, it's just a personal preference of like chocolate versus strawberry. definitely looks good. I'll give it that. Well, you don't look too closely at some of the textures, but it's probably just this potato that I'm using as opposed to anything else. Definitely looks the part. It's Bowl-O-Rama. Food and drink. Went to town to get the window fixed. Spare keys in the drawer. Okay. Alright, let's get rolling. Okay, maybe not so much.
Hello? Anyone in here?
Oh, what's this? Nothing. Definitely has some amazingly tense, slow build up to it, the lack of background. Yeah, that's something that Akira Yamaoka, who did the music and the sound design, he said that in interviews before. Silence is also a sound. So there's, in the original game, there's a lot of sections where you go somewhere and there's like no sound at all, or there's just very minimal background noise. And I think Ennio Morricone did the same thing when he scored the spaghetti western Once Upon a Time in the West. That very opening section is like 10 minutes long or something, and there's no music. There's just ambient noises, which creates a kind of pseudo soundtrack that builds up until... Well, I won't say what happens in case anyone hasn't seen that movie, but it's just really, really good. And all I mean by pseudo soundtrack is he has a windmill just going in the background, which is rusty, and it just squeaks regularly. It's almost like a... It's not a drum beat per se, but it's a bit of percussion. And then you've got water dripping, percussion again, and then you've got some other characters doing stuff, which adds a little bit of little bit of interesting stuff sound-wise. It's just a really good opening sequence. And a really good movie in general. The movie's called Once Upon a Time in the West. Quentin Tarantino, in his Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he was doing a callback to that movie. That's why it probably sounds a bit familiar to some people. Fantastic movie. Yeah, if I remember correctly, there was an interview. I think it was Morricone said that he'd been to a concert where someone performed some kind of musical piece with a ladder, like an actual metal ladder, and he was sort of interested in because Morricone graduated with like a bachelor of trumpet or something from whatever university he did, and he was making musical scores for a lot of Italian cinema, including Sergio Leone's spaghetti westerns, and I think he saw that performance with the ladder and he got inspired to score the opening scene with just that kind of ambient noise. So in the original game, our character goes through a section like this, but in the remake, they have these kind of deja vu points, like where you walk up to it and you'll be like, you click a button and you see a kind of very brief cutscene, which is just sort of nodding at the player, being like, yeah, in the original you did this, we're not going to send you that way. That's just really cool. They just changed some of the plot beats, but they nodded to each of them in a kind of respectful way, which I really like. Hmm. Just some kind of rainwater drain, I guess. All this water reminds me of Silent Hill Downpour in a way. Was not a fan of that game. It had a couple of good things going for it, but for the most part, I was just like, ugh, no. The Roadrunner. Substation, or actually no, it looks like a water treatment plant of some kind. Now this is interesting. In the original game, there's a health kit right here, But in this version, there's an empty box where one of those items would be. Because I remember there's basically been a lot of discussion, kind of fan theory is that our protagonist James is looping. And when we come across things which have been opened or we come across bodies that we can't quite figure out what they look like, it's actually other versions of him that have not made it. They've died during the loop. Which I think has been confirmed by the devs who did this remake. Something about one of the puzzles basically hinted at it, and then the devs like, yeah, you finally figured out what the puzzle means. That's exactly what we're trying to say. Which is kind of cool. The idea that our boy James here goes through the same cycle again and again and again. Maybe I'm just an optimist, but I would say it's hopefully so that he can improve himself as opposed to just suffer eternally, but I think both interpretations are valid. Miss Cassandra, a customer came in today, ordered a mixed bouquet, red and white. I tried to explain it's bad luck, but he couldn't decide on just one. He seemed a bit off. Looked at me like I wasn't even there. Then he just left. Said he'd be back to pick them up later. I just wanted to let you know, since I might be gone by then. Okay. And the register's open, but there's no cash. So sad.
What is this?
I don't think we want to know. Nope, no items. I'm always on the lookout just for extra health and ammunition wherever I can find it. Because every little bit helps. I don't think we'll find much here, but look anyways.
More of that stuff.
I mean, the game obviously wants us to follow it, so I'm going to do the opposite. I always do this. The game is like, go here, and I'm like, no, I explore now. See, it looks kind of weird, but not like it doesn't break your suspension of disbelief yet. I could legitimately see something like this being put up somewhere for some kind of construction. It seems very strange. Normally you'd expect the scaffolding in a kind of net which doesn't stop the wind, and it just stops tools and whatnot falling out from the scaffolding if someone drops it. And I think that's the point. It's like, this is not normal, but it's on the fringe of abnormal. So you're just like, well, I can see that. There's more of it over here as well. Gonzales Mexican restaurant. I could go for some Mexican. I got free food at work on Friday. One of the suppliers we use quite often basically rented a small little truck, did a sausage sizzle, and just brought across an esky full of Coke, basically. The non-alcoholic beverage, obviously. So yeah, free lunch. And there was so much left over that I got handed a wrapped parcel, basically, of extra sausages. So that was lunch today. Yeah, I could do with something with a little bit more flavor and variation. I don't think any of these doors are going to open, but I still try them. Don't want to miss anything. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting all confused, thinking I've missed something. Oh, the door over there is open, so we can get in if we need to.
Hey, wait.
This may not be a good idea, James. Just saying. Remains of something swamp, the something of land surrounding originally a swamp, later filled. Nicknamed Blood Swamp because blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's in the original as well. There's a random stone or plaque just on the ground. Oh yeah, I can't get anywhere here. Area closed off due to an accident. Trespassing might lead to injury or death. Yeah, in the original we actually go this way. Another one of those little deja vu moments. I thought it's a cool little way to do it. You can change things up but you still nod to the original.
What happened to this town?
Oh wow. I didn't say this last time. I don't know, if I saw this kind of gunk, I kind of wouldn't follow the trail of it, you know? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy, but this doesn't seem safe. Seems kind of like a bad idea. It's a cool little touch. He hunches his shoulders like he knows something's up.
Hello?
Where's your sense of adventure? You know what? You're right. The next time I hear strange, creepy sounds in the middle of nowhere, I'm gonna follow it and see what happens. And if I suddenly stop streaming, it's totally coincidence. Alright, let's go. Hmm. See, it generally looks pretty good, but then there are just random artifacts where you'll see like a can rolling across the ground or something and it'll just vanish. And it's just like, oh, well that ruins the illusion. But just wait and see if another one appears. Hmm. Hmm. Morning, Pebbles. How goes it? How's your head? Hangover or hydration? Now, one of the annoying things is I'm so used to pressing triangle to open the map, but in this game, that's actually a health item. So the first time I played this, I kept wasting my health by accident. I probably will still screw it up occasionally. Just because the muscle memory's burned into my fingers. No hangover. Still need some water there. Fair enough. That's pretty much the trick I've always found is whenever you're drinking, just make sure you have some water reasonably regularly, and then you won't get a hangover the next day. Uh-oh. Add her up.
Stay back.
Whoa! Wait, what? Oh, crap, I'm already screwing this up. And that's the easiest enemy in the game.
What's that thing?
Oh, damn. There's a fun little meme I saw many years ago, which was basically the very first enemy in the game, which is about as hard as that one, is the easiest one you'll ever face. It's nerfed. And, yeah. Welcome into the place. Hope you're having a lovely evening. Yeah, I'm doing good. Silent Grill Barbecue Edition. There's this fun little series of shorts I saw on YouTube, which was basically horror movies if they were set in the South. And then it was like, yeah, you pretty much had the characters in the skits would always be armed, and half the time the creepy hockey mask wearing person was actually super friendly and just misunderstood. And I thought it was fun.
Is this what I saw in the fog? Whatever it is, it's not human.
I am grateful to the game that I didn't take damage from that little encounter. Guess it means we get like a freebie. And then after that, every fight will actually cause a bit of damage to us. It's good to hear the place. Made it back to the Silent Hill 2 remake. Yes, it's been so long I just restarted the run. And we're on PC instead of PS5 now. Getting ready to go back to work tomorrow. Oh, did you have some time off? Yeah. It's always a bit of a struggle to get back into work mode after taking any time off. But I hope it's not too rough at work. I hope you're just able to ease yourself back into it. Yeah, but welcome in, Faye. Hope you're doing well. I know some people have some complaints about the remake, but on the scale of remakes, it's actually... Oh yeah, I completely agree. I think this remake is fantastic. There are some... I think I said this before you came in, Eshrafel, but the original game and the remake are both really, really good. It's almost like comparing chocolate and strawberry flavors. Like, they're both good, but some people just have a preference one way or the other. I prefer the original. A rusty syringe. And what's our boy James going to do with it? He's going to take it with him. because of course you will. Got to be hopped on caffeine. That's the way. I'm on 2 cans of Red Bull today. There's something about the quaint yet slightly janky style of the first really works in the mood. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Twin Peaks. Like the original Silent Hill game had that kind of whimsical things are not quite right vibe going on, which kind of reminds me of Twin Peaks in a way. And I totally vibe with that. I thought it was really cool. This one's a bit more serious, and it takes away some of that cheeky humor, but it's still good in and of itself. We only have 2 in 24-hour skinny cans. Yeah, but even though it says 1 per day or 2 per day on the can, I always just double whatever it says and survive. Like, I'll do 2 of those big cans of Monster, and I'm still alive. Sure, I may have shaved like 5 years off my total lifespan, but meh, they're coming off the back end. I don't mind. I think that's pretty much the tutorial completed, so we're left to our own devices now. I can barely drink like half a can. Skill issue. I'm just doing it for fun at this point. Oh dear. Yeah, but you can legitimately find items in locked cars. The only downside is when you break a window, it makes noise and that attracts the monsters. So you've got to be tactical about it. That show was less in creativity, but I can't imagine it getting funding if you picked up these days. I agree. And that's kind of sad to me, is that we're losing the creative vision of things like Twin Peaks. Or even, he did a movie about some old guy who ride on lawnmower to a different state to see a friend. So who would think to make a movie like that? It's just sad that we're losing that kind of creativity. But greenlit because the execs understand it had money than David Lynch. I mean, true, but David Lynch had to start somewhere, so he had to fight that case, make that argument. Celsius, I think, technically on the lines of a reworkout energy too. My sister drinks it for that reason, since she does a lot of sports. Oh yeah, like a electrolyte sort of drink. Or the opposite of a pre-workout, whatever that is. Still remember the first time I had a pre-workout drink. I'm there in the office, crack open a can. It was on sale, going for cheap. Took a swig, and then 30 seconds later, whoa, hit like a ton of bricks. I have never typed as aggressively on my keyboard, ever. Nellie's bar. And that corpse there, them shoes and them jeans and that jacket look awful familiar. Awful familiar. If you're reading this, leave. This place is not what it seems. Sometimes you just have to look behind. There's nothing there. I like how James is still profoundly silent most of the time. Exactly. He must have had pressure to make him talk all the time. GoMed unlocked. His pre-workouts are now a joke. No joke. Yeah. All that protein and vitamins and whatnot gives a real kick. Well, someone wasn't paying attention and stubbed their toe. No, it's nothing. Well, welcome to Silent Hill, I guess. Stood on a Lego brick. Yes, that is so relatable, actually. I used to hate doing that when I was young. It's kind of subtle, but have a look at his jacket. You see all the blood there? As our character fights and, goes through the environment, the more damage he takes, the more dirty his clothes get. And then as you start attacking the monsters, the more you attack them, the more hysterical James starts to sound. It's like he's actually going a bit crazy. Which I thought was a nice touch. Is Lego actually pre-purposed anti-personnel equipment? You decide. I think it is. I think it was made for parents and children to suffer. So the trick is move around, don't make a lot of noise in game, and we can usually just walk around the enemies. But if we have to fight, we have to fight. And the other trick is, as we break glass to get access to the items inside, we attract their attention, so... just gotta be careful. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Something over there. Let's just take care of this little critter. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, buddy. Hold still. Hold still. I think we got him. I say that, but there's like a 50-50 chance he just gets back up and gets back in the fight. They don't go down easy in this game. just breaking it for the sake of breaking it at this point. Hey, achievement done. Alright, let's get back into it. And this is that cafe that we were peering in earlier. Hmm. Oh. Told you it wasn't done. Come here, you. So, how's everyone's day going? There it becomes in all shapes and forms. Exactly. I'm also not going to ask where he put that big hunk of wood with nails in it, because, yeah, I don't know. Spill the beans over an honest cup of coffee. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the memories. Why just coffee? What about tea drinkers? We can also relax and stuff. What? Oh, we went this way. This is max brightness, by the way. So if we can barely see things in the dark, that's just the game being like, yeah, you don't need to see. I saw him again, or at least I think so. He says he didn't, but I don't know anymore. Tired. Can't find it, doesn't matter. That scraping noise again. Hmm. We already checked that. Ooh, bookstore. Oh. Wait, what? I hear something. What a nice cozy bookstore. Can we just stay here? Surely we don't need to find the wifey. Just, just chill here. Meet up at the cafe later on. She'll be fine. March of 1965, the town of Silent Hill was visited by the Maine Psychical Research Association. After thorough examination, a team of expert dowsers from the association concluded the area surrounding the now historic Wilt's coal mine to be highly active. They also expressed their hopes for further research and exploration of the gorge. These hopes, however, were never fulfilled due to the location being restricted as a historic nature preserve, as declared by the Silent Hill Historical Society. Additionally, the idea was met with resistance from the local community, which claimed that the nature of the association's research would hinder tourist activity in the area. Questioning the credibility of our research and hiding behind day trippers seems like an excuse to prevent us from seeing what's really out there, commented one of the researchers. He's hit the nail on the head there. Unfortunately, none of the local representatives were available to comment on the matter. Editor's note. At the time of publishing, there exists no evidence supporting the credibility of radiesthesia or providing effectiveness of any dowsing methods. Opinions expressed in the article do not reflect the author's views. Damn. Come on, loot. No loot. Interesting. The coal mine does feature in Silent Hill Homecoming, I think it is. There's a scene where you go into it. Oh. Hey, buddy. There we go. Not sure what we're supposed to do with dirty laundry like that, but okay. Super strong, super clean, wash away the stains of yesterday. Yeah, this jacket I'm wearing could do with a clean. Oh, damn it. I was hoping there'd be some goodies in there for us, but unfortunately, no. Already been this way. What's up this way? Or was this the way that I came from? This is the way I came from, okay. We'll leave him to do his business over there. Or has he? I can't tell if he spotted us or he hasn't spotted us. I think it's just looping. We'll let it do its thing. man was here again. I told him he'd been warned not to come here. He acted like he didn't know what I was talking about. Anyway, he got up and left. He didn't make any sort of fuss, but there's something about him that gives me the creeps. When I look at his face, it's like I'm staring at a mask. And there's something underneath, waiting to get out. I don't want to be there when that happens. Creepy. I don't think this one spotted us yet. Let's go say hi. Hey, buddy. Oh. Okay. Any goodies? Oh, there's another one in here. Can't see a thing. Oh. Oh, that's not a health item. Wait, why did I even come in here then? I didn't even need to take that thing on. Let's get out of here. Don't think I see any items in this car. Nope. There you are. Oh, come here. Come on. Come on out. Come on, buddy. How you doing? Whoa. No, 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 no. Oh, yep, the other one's heard all the noise. Well, if it knows we're here, we may as well just, Oh. Bugs. I hate those things in the original. They're so hard to stomp on. Whereas this time you've got a kind of auto lock-on thing, so you can hit them pretty easy. This alleyway is filthy. Look at this. Somebody really needs to get back here and clean all this up. Outrageous. Just Gonna stretch a little bit. Alright. Get up. Up. Nope. 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 Hang on. Just need to... There we go. Thought it had frozen. There we go. Just had to give that the boot. Silent Hill feels like a central London during the pandemic. Really? I mean, I remember going out. I mean, I'm in Australia, so it's a different kettle of fish. But I remember going down into some really populated areas during the heights of the pandemic, and it was deserted. I loved it. It was great walking around an entire shopping center and seeing like 3 people. And maybe that's just me. But welcome in, caffeinated Gengar. That is one heck of a good username. The door that wakes in darkness, opening into nightmares. No items. I'm sad. But record store, I am very not sad. Reminds me of the mystery machine from Scooby-Doo. Oh, you're still kicking around, are you? Thought you would have lost interest already. There we go, he's buggered off. As soon as they can't figure out where you are, if you're not making noise, they go away. Sneezing in an empty underground station echoes. Even sneezing during an empty city would literally hear echo, which you wouldn't now. True. That is true. Oh, I hear something. Hey, buddy. Come here. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. I knew I heard something. Hey, buddy. Whoa. Where are you, buddy? Come here. Whoa, he got me. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Now we got him. There we go. Oi, oi, oi. Miss the old Scooby-Doo. Yeah, it was a good show. I didn't watch much of it growing up, but I still have fond memories of it, and I liked the live-action remake they did with Sarah Michelle Gellar and I think it was Freddie Prinze Jr. That was good. Janitor came in the other day, drunk and in tears, had half a record with him, kept yelling we gotta fix it somehow. I was willing to do it just to shut him up, so I got up to get the glue from the cabinet, but then he realized he only had one half, so he ran out. Can't do much about the record. Maybe ask around at Nellie's next time you're there. Might be one of theirs. Seeing your country spiders and being an arachnophobic, it scares the crap out of me. It's one of those things where you generally don't see the worst of them day to day. Like, I'll see a redback every once in a while. I'm just like, okay, fair enough. It's just chilling. But those are pretty much always outside. Whitetails, we see them occasionally. I don't like those buggers because their bites can lead to necrosis, but they're tiny little buggers. Wolf spiders and big huntsmans, that sort of stuff, you rarely see them. And if you do, they're usually more scared of you than you are of them. They just make a run for it. Oh, crap. What? He oh, I wouldn't say respawned, he just reactivated. I didn't stomp him enough. This is why we quadruple tap, so they don't get up again. Yeah, that's the reason I keep stomping them so much, is because they'll just stand back up if you don't put them down for good. Face the music, find the melody of your dreams, and kick up your heels. Super glue. What's this? Do we have any more items? That's not a bad setup, actually. Good speakers. Oh. See, it wasn't random violence, there was a purpose after all. Can't play the guitar, though. Music can bring you back to those wonderful moments you thought you lost. Now we need to head for the bar Nellie's. Just because that is where we found the matchbox thing saying, go to bar Nellie's. So we shall. Is there anything else over here? I did find the bullets, but I don't think... No, there's not. Yeah, I think it may have seen us. Or heard us. Let's just run around it. Don't see anything there. Don't see anything there, so we're not going to bother breaking the windows. Oh, Nellie's is just down the road. Oh, I can't go inside. Well, I tried. I see you, buddy. Oh. Oh, he's got a friend. Tell a bad pickup line. Sure, give me a second. There must be something wrong with the alphabet, because you and I aren't together. Oh. Oh. Are there any items in here? I don't think so. No. And the other one's buggered off, so we will just sneak around. What? Was the pickup line so good it just caused you to shut down? That has to be the reason, right? Surely. Ah, interesting. That's under construction this time. We're gonna leave. Meet me at the Texan Cafe. Okay. Okay. I see the Henya Dedge emote, so that tells me the effectiveness of my pickup lines. Let's just keep our distance from that one. Surely it can't hear me. Yeah, we're fine. You're not gonna fool me, buddy. I know you're gonna wake up the moment I pick up that note. What are they? I shouldn't go through. I don't know why I won't. They don't stink, but it feels like they do. No smell at all. It's interesting how they're wearing platform shoes, high heels. Joke. All your pickup lines are good. Hey. Well, I mean, they are bad pickup lines, so they better be bad to be good. Alright, so that's a dead end. We need to head down to Barnelli's. And I think it said Texan? Where's Texan? We've already been to Texan. So just head to Barnelli's. Yeah, let's just run for it. Here, bugs. Oh, bug. Oh, there's nothing here. Thought we were gonna be able to go like up through a path or something. Hey Zane, how you doing? The hills, their hills are silent along with their evil residents. I wonder if one day we'll ever have a Resident Evil and Silent Hill crossover. Just imagine Chris Redfield going into Silent Hill. Dagnam, the supermarket's closed. Oh, there's a back door. Which we don't have the key, the pin number 4, bugger. Be very good if we could get in there, because I'm sure we can find some good loot. Okay, any items in here? Nope. Okay, that'll do the trick. You can also use... Whoops. There's no items, damn it. Because they're attracted to sound, you can sometimes break something to attract them and then sort of hide. And then they'll head towards the source of the noise. You can either run around them or you can attack them from behind. It generally makes more sense to just run half the time. Giga computer. Look at those CRTs. I could use one of them. Is this a... There was a note or something that we can access, but nope. Appreciate you, Goober. Thank you. Just to remind you. Thank you. I'm doing good, Zane. How about yourself? How goes the practice? Yeah, Barnelli's. We were supposed to go here. There was a hole here. It's gone now. That's the same as in the original. I don't know what got into him. He just started smashing the thing. Had to throw him out. He ran off, cried he'd fix everything. I gathered up what I could. Still haven't found one of the buttons. Half the record is still lodged inside, but the other part's missing. Figure he must have taken it. Not to think of it, he did run towards Groovy. Anyway, maybe go check up on him, see if he's alright. He lives over at Saul by the pharmacy. Apartment 9. Okay, is there any items, any loot? No, there is not. So, save. And we don't have the key for that yet. There is a very suspicious looking jukebox. So let us interact. Awesome, thank you so much for the raid. How are you going today? You up to anything? Oop. You up to anything? What were you streaming? What were you doing? Tell me the goss. Thank you, appreciate it. I love that that face. I was surprised to learn where those expressions came from originally. But out of context, they're just hilarious. I love them. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. What were you streaming? What were you up to? Yep, hang on. No. Whoops. Nope. Hang on a second. I'm not pressing the attack button, I'm pressing the menu button. Which has somehow become an attack button? Come on, man. Why do you do this to me, game? Controls. Inventory is that one, right? Oi, oi, oi. Got a new PC, so I tested many video games. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoy your new PC. Been a while since I last did an upgrade on mine, and it seems to be doing pretty good, but I have the itch. I'd love to have something a bit beefier. Okay, controls. Can we remap the controls? Customize. Inventory is what I'm looking for. Inventory is tab. And the game's just like, yeah, nah. Alright, fine, we'll have to use tab on the keyboard then. Go new with an RTX 5080. Ooh. Pretty beefy. Nice. Yeah, I hope you have a blast with it. Long way home. go. Missing a button though. I guess let's get the button and then we are ready to rock and roll. What did that note say again? It's already gone. Basically head to an apartment, I think it was. Stall Street Apartments. Basically head straight then. I'll just ignore that cheeky little bugger. I think he's just looping. Well, there's nothing up there. Is that an item? It looks like one, but... No, I was lied to. Magical envelopes. What? Outrageous. Oh, can we get in here? No. Let's close up as well. First time playthrough. I've played this a little bit, but I haven't finished the remake, and I played the original. So, I guess you could say partially, yeah. Come here. Oh, we've got a friend. Come here. Hate those bugs. Yeah, so it's sort of a first time, sort of not. I took one look at that, my first thought was Optimus Prime. My second thought was Travis from Origins. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, what am I stuck on? Oh, you cheeky bugger. There we go. You will see, sooner or later, you will see. That poor dude's been done in. What was the first note that I was reading, though? Couldn't finish it because, got interrupted. Text from 4013, took almost 2 hours, had to run. I'm gonna try that on the passcode for that supermarket thing that we saw. Yeah, I wonder if that truck is like a nod to 3223. Is a nod to Silent Hill Origins. Actually, before I forget, I don't think the game would do this, but just put that there real quick. Because it is a 4-digit number, and we are looking for one as a PIN code, so maybe. Another mystery van, no items in it though. I could go for a burger. I think I'm gonna make some tomorrow. I see you. Come get some. Or don't. Okay. And I don't see any items in here either. Oh. Okay, let's see. Nope, no items. Ah. Hamburgers. What are their prices? I can't actually see them from here. Remember in the original one, you'd look on the wall and have a poster saying a burger for 89 cents. It was like, oh, damn, that's incredible. The craving, you just can't help it? Go for it. Happy Burger. What you need is what you get. On the run, grab something to go. You know, I got a craving for burgers. But it's too late in the night to cook something. Where the hell did you come from? Where did you both come from? Oi. I guess the burgers are not great if you're throwing up like that. Let us have one of those. Barely see him. Where is this guy? Oh! Oh, he still got me. Shutter windows being smashed by us. Exactly. I recommend burgers full of preservatives. No wonder they are puking. I did hear that. Oh, we're not doing good. Well, there goes most of my health. Great. I've heard that before, actually. Stories of people who are either in the US or they are from the US and they head somewhere else and they try like a McDonald's. And they just say, wow, it tastes so different here because we don't have all that kind of preservative stuff. I mean, we have some, but yeah, I'm told that it just tastes different for some people. Yeah, we better get some loot out of this, given we just took 2 of those guys on and took damage. We're not getting any loot or items or anything. Basically a trade. Two health drinks for 1 syringe. I don't think it was worth it, to be honest. Nope, nothing here. The Americans bleach the meat like big juicy burgers. Yeah, I like putting together nice simple burger, but I like putting stuff like beetroot and bacon if I can get it on there. Or an egg, that'd be nice. I've already been down this way. There are no more items. Can we go through here? No, we cannot. Okay. So we're heading to Saul Street Apartments, do our thing, head for the market, try the 2 pin codes we have,